Let's face it, when you travel, you take photos. A 2023 Statista survey found that tourists take an average of 700 photos on a one-week trip. That's a lot of chances to interact with other people.
And often, you'll need help. Maybe you want someone to take your photo, or you want to take a photo of them. Friendly English makes the moment smoother, and maybe you'll even make a new friend.
It's interesting how language can bridge cultures. Imagine being in a bustling market in Marrakech without knowing a word of the local language. It'd be quite the adventure.
Absolutely. But imagine, you try a simple, "Could you take my photo?" and suddenly you break the ice. It's like opening a door to new friendships.
Exactly. However, some might argue that with smartphones, selfies make this unnecessary. But isn't the human connection a key part of travel?
True, selfies are convenient, but engaging with others offers a richer experience. Plus, who doesn't love a well-framed picture taken by someone else?
True. Looking forward, as travel becomes more accessible, do you think learning travel English will become essential?
I believe so. As borders open and cultures mix, being able to communicate in English will enhance any travel experience.
And speaking of experiences, let's dive into some useful phrases for our listeners.
Great idea! Let's arm our listeners with phrases that turn strangers into friends.
Here are some easy phrases. Excuse me, could you take a photo for me? And can you please take our picture? These phrases are polite and straightforward.
And if you want to offer, you can say, "Would you like me to take a photo for you?" Or, "Do you want a picture together?" Simple, yet effective.
Let's role play. Emma, as a tourist. Excuse me, could you take a photo for me?
David, as a stranger, of course. Say cheese. See, friendly, short, and polite.
Some might worry about language barriers, but isn't it amazing how a smile and a gesture can convey your intent?
Indeed, a 2022 study by Travel Weekly showed that 65% of travelers feel more connected when they speak even a little of the local language.
Now, some might argue that these interactions are superficial, but don't they often lead to deeper connections?
Exactly. It's the start of a conversation, and who knows, maybe a lifelong friendship.
Looking ahead as technology evolves, do you think translation apps will replace the need for learning phrases?
Perhaps, but there's something authentic about using your own words. It shows effort and respect.
When sightseeing, you can say simple things like, "Wow, it's beautiful," or "This place is amazing." These phrases express genuine appreciation.
Yes. And if you want to ask, try. "What is this building?" Or "Is this the main square?" Simple questions that invite friendly conversations.
Imagine standing before the Eiffel Tower and simply saying, "Wow, what a view." It's a universal expression of awe that everyone understands.
Exactly. But what if someone counters saying you don't need to speak English to enjoy a view?
True, but discussing the view can lead to learning about its history or significance from a local. That adds depth to the experience.
And as more people travel solo, these interactions become more important, don't they?
Absolutely. Solo travelers can feel isolated, but a simple, "Wow, it's beautiful," can open doors to new experiences.
As we move forward, I think developing a few key phrases will enhance travel experiences immensely.
And it's not just for sightseeing. These phrases can be used in cafes, shops, and while meeting locals.
Exactly. So, everyone, practice these phrases and make your trips more memorable.
I remember in Paris, a couple asked me, "Excuse me, could you take our photo?" I said yes, and we ended up chatting about our favorite travel spots. That one photo turned into a fun 20-minute conversation.
Same here. In Thailand, I asked someone to take my photo at a temple. They smiled, we started talking, and later they even recommended a hidden local cafe.
These stories highlight how small interactions can lead to unforgettable memories. It's amazing, isn't it?
Definitely. However, some might argue that these moments are rare and not always positive.
True, but even if just one interaction becomes a cherished memory, isn't it worth it?
I think so. And as travel becomes more about experiences rather than just sightseeing, these interactions are invaluable.
Looking ahead, I'm excited to see how more people sharing their stories will encourage even more travelers to engage.
Exactly. And as we always say, a photo is worth 1,000 words, but the stories behind them are priceless.
So true. I hope our listeners are inspired to create their own stories.
And remember, every interaction is an opportunity for a great story. Let's keep exploring.
Let's review the golden phrases. Excuse me, could you take a photo for me? Would you like me to take a photo for you? Wow, it's beautiful. What a nice view. And what is this building?
If you master just these 5, your sightseeing in English will be much more fun and friendly. They're like magic keys to unlock new experiences.
Some might say these phrases are too basic, but aren't they the foundation of effective communication?
Exactly. Simplicity often leads to the most authentic interactions. It's like music. Sometimes the simplest melody is the most beautiful.
And as we look to the future, I think these phrases will become staples in travel English.
Yes, especially as more people seek authentic travel experiences rather than just ticking off landmarks.
So, everyone, practice these phrases and use them to open doors to new adventures.
And remember, each phrase is a stepping stone to a richer travel experience.
Exactly. So go out there, explore, and communicate confidently in English.
And with that, we're ready for our next adventure. Let's make every moment count.
So next time you're standing in front of a famous landmark, don't be shy. Ask for a photo, compliment the view, and connect with people in English. These small interactions can lead to incredible stories.
In our next episode, we'll cover At the Restaurant, easy English for ordering food, drinks. Get ready to learn delicious vocabulary.
If you enjoyed today's lesson, please subscribe, like, and share this podcast. Every click helps more learners around the world join us.
And remember, your support is what keeps us going in creating new content for you.
We're on this journey together, and we can't wait to explore more with you.
So keep practicing, keep exploring, and keep communicating.
And as always, feel free to reach out with your stories or questions. We love hearing from you.
See you in the next episode, and don't forget to say cheese.
All right, that's all for this episode. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone, and happy travels.